What's up everyone and welcome back to the mathematical mindset. So right here guys, we have this nice algebra math simplification problem, and guys, before we dive right into this video, guys, you want to simply click onto the telegram channel in the description of this video to join my free telegram classes. All right, so with this guys, let's get started. So the first one, we want to say let A be equal to the cube root of x plus 28, and let b be equal to the cube root of x minus 28. So our question becomes a minus b, which is equals to what? 2. So the next thing you want to do is to what? Cube both side. That is taking the cube of both side. So we have this to be a minus b all raised to the power of 3 is equal to 2 raised to the power of what? 3. Now making use of the identity that says that if we have a minus b all raised to the power of 3, this is equals to a raised to the power of 3 minus b raised to the power of 3 minus 3ab multiply a minus b. Alright, so applying this, we have this to be a raised to the power of 3 minus b raised to the power of 3 minus 3ab multiply a minus b, and this is equals to what? 2 raised to the power of what? 3. But we know that a minus b is equals to 2, right? So we want to simply substitute that. So we're going to say substituting, or we can easily say putting a minus b equals to 2. We have this to be a raised to the power of 3 minus b raised to the power of 3 minus 3ab multiply. Now in place of a minus b, we're going to put this to be 2, and this is equals to 2 raised to the power of 3 is what? 8. So we have a raised to the power of 3 minus b raised to the power of 3 minus 3ab multiplied to will give us 6ab, and this is equals to what? 8. So let's call this equation star star. All right, now let's simply recall that but from at the beginning we said let a be equals to the cube root of x plus 28 and b be equals to the cube root of x minus 28, right? So we're going to say but from a equal to the cube root of x plus 28 and b equal to the cube root of x minus what? 28. Now this part we want to say let's cube both sides. So we have a raised to the power of 2 is equal to the cube root of x plus 28 all raised to the power of what? 3. Okay, so this we cancel out this, so we have a raised to the power of 2 is equals to what? X plus what? 28. So we want to simply do the same thing, we cube both side, and we have this to be b raised to the power of 2 is equal to the cube root of x minus 28 all raised to the power of what? 3. So this we cancel out this, so we have that b raised to the power of 3 is equals to what? X minus what? 28. So we have the value of a raised to the power of 3 and b raised to the power of 3. So next thing we want to do is to simply say substituting these values into this equation, that is a raised to the power of 3 minus b raised to the power of 3 minus 6ab equals to 8. Now we have that a raised to the power of 3 to be x plus 28 minus b raised to the power of 3 is x minus 28 minus 6ab, and this is equals to what? 8. So we have x plus 28, open up the brackets, minus multiply x is minus x, minus times minus is plus 28, minus 6ab, and this is equals to what? 8. So from here we have that x is going to cancel out minus x. So we have 28 plus 28 will give us 56 minus 6ab, and this is equals to what? 8. So at this point we want to simply collect like terms. So we have this to be minus 6ab is equals to 8 minus what? 56. So minus 6ab is equals to 8 minus 56 will give us minus what? 48. So divide both side by what? Minus 6, and we have that this we cancel out this, we have ab is equals to minus cancel minus 48 divide 6 is going to give us what? 8. So we have the value of ab to be equals to what? 8. So we have the value of what? ab. Okay, so now we want to simply say at this point we want to recall that we know that a at the beginning we said a is equals to the cube root of x plus 28 and b is equals to the cube root of x minus what? 28. So we're going to say recall that a is equal to the cube root of x plus 28 and b is equal to the what? The cube root of x minus what? 28. So we have that ab is equals to 8, right? So we have ab is equals to 8. So this implies that the cube root of x plus 28 multiply the cube root of x minus 28, and this is equals to what? 8. Alright, but we know that if we have the root of a multiply the root of b, this is equals to the what? The root of a multiply b. So we have this to be the cube root of x plus 28 multiply x minus 28, and this is equals to what? 8. So the next thing we want to do is to what? Cubing both sides. We have this to be the cube root of x plus 28 multiply x minus 28. We want to cube this right here, is equals to 8 raised to the power of what? 3, by cubing both sides. So at this point we have that this we cancel out this, so we have x plus 28 multiply x minus 28, and this is equals to 8 raised to the power of 3 will give us 500 and what? 12. But we know that if we have a plus b multiply a minus b, this is equals to a square minus what? B square. So applying this, we have this to be x square minus 28 square is equals to what? 500 and what? 12. So we have that x square minus 28 square is 784, and this is equals to 512. So we have x square is equals to 512 plus 784. We have that x squared is equals to 512 plus 784 is going to give us 1296. So the next thing we want to do is to simply take the square roots of what? Both sides. So taking the square root of both sides, we have this to be the square root of x squared is equals to plus minus the square root of 1200 and what? 96. So this we cancel at this, we have that x is equals to plus minus the square root of what? 36. Alright, so at this point we have that x is equals to plus 36 and x is equals to minus what? 36, and this becomes the value of x. So we have been able to solve for the value of x. So right here, let's simply verify to show if our answer is actually correct. So at this point we are going to say to verify, we have the expression to be given as the cube root of x plus 28 minus the cube root of x minus 28, and this is equals to what? 2. So at this point we say for x equals to plus 36, we have this to be the cube root of 36 plus 28 minus the cube root of 36 minus 28, and this is equals to 2. So we have the cube root of 36 plus 28 is going to give us 64 minus the cube root of 36 minus 28 is going to give us 8, and this is equals to 2. So we have the cube root of 64 can be expressed in terms of 4 as 4 raised to the power of 3 minus the cube root of 8 expressed in terms of 2 is 2 raised to the power of 3, and this is equals to 2. So this we cancel out this, we have 4 to be left minus this cancel out this, we have 2, and this is equals to 2. 4 minus 2 is 2, which is equals to 2. So left hand side is equal to the what? Right hand side. So we have been able to verify for x equals to what? Plus 36. So we are going to verify for x equals to minus 36. We have the expression to be given as the cube root of x plus 28 minus the cube root of x minus 28, and this is equals to 2. So we have the cube root of minus 36 plus 28 minus the cube root of minus 36 minus 28, and this is equals to what? 2. So we have this to be the cube root of minus 36 plus 28 is going to give us minus 8 minus the cube root of minus 36 minus 28 is going to give us minus 64, and this is equals to 2. So we have the cube root of minus 8 can be expressed in terms of 2 as minus 2 raised to the power of 3 minus the cube root of minus 64 can be expressed in terms of 4 as minus 4 raised to the power of 3, and this is equals to what? 2. So this we cancel out this, we have minus 2 minus this we cancel out this, we have this to be minus 4, and this is equals to 2. Minus 2 minus times minus is plus 4, and this is equals to 2. So minus 2 plus 4 is 2, which is equals to what? 2. So left hand side is equal to the what? Right hand side. And guys, we have been able to verify this right here. So guys, this is how you can easily solve this 9th algebra math simplification problem, and we have the value of x to equals to plus 36 or what? Minus what? 36. So with this guys, I'm going to see you in the next video, and guys, do not forget to subscribe to the mathematical mindset, and don't forget to join my telegram channel right there. All right.